Welcome to the new PPC, the revolution in search engine marketing. Thanks for joining us today, and welcome to the new PPC. My name is Enginge, and I'm here today with Larry Strauss. We're here to discuss pay-per-click and how you can change the way you manage your paid PC. Today we will talk about the importance of pay-per-click, setting up your pay-per-click campaigns, and analyzing the results. In the upcoming videos, we'll show you how to pick a niche, manage your keywords, set up your campaigns, optimize your campaigns, and lastly, how you can automate every single step of that.
Hi everyone, this is Larry Ostrowski with the new PPC, and I'm really excited to be here along with Amish to show you the right way to do pay-per-click or search marketing. There's quite a lot of information out there on pay-per-click, and what we want to do is combine that information into one central location that will lead you in the proper path to approaching your search marketing tactics. What we want to do is present this information for free and give you something that is incredibly valuable and you will learn a lot from.
That's right, Larry. And, we do have something to prove to all of you. And that is, you're looking at us saying, you never heard of us. We're not gurus by any means, but we know how to do PPC, and we know how to be successful using PPC. And that's what we have to prove to you. We have to show you how you can have maximum exposure and minimum expense, and how to increase your ROI literally overnight. And we're going to show you how to do this, from structuring your campaigns to keyword research to market research, and show you our tactics, and show you exactly how to get rolling as far as PPC is concerned. We're here to pretty much just talk about PPC and how to set up your campaigns. First we're going to talk about how to set up your campaigns and optimize your campaigns for the best return on your investment. My brief introduction to myself is I am Amish Shah, and basically my background is I graduated college about 5 years ago and started working, consulting actually. I worked for America Online, I worked for Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, and a bunch of other companies. I did a lot with data. So I used to dig into data and just analyze data and, do a lot with data. And I also realized, when I was working at these big banks, Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, they had these trading systems in place, and these trading systems were just phenomenal in the sense that it made so much sense to me when I started getting to PPC about 3 years ago that the stock market is very similar to PPC, and I can use a lot of the strategies for a lot of the systems I built in the stock market game for actually the PPC game. And you'd be surprised how close and how similar they are. And I've pretty much been playing around with AdWords and other Overture, and which is now Yahoo, and MSN for about 2.5, 3 years now. And I think Larry and I have got it down to a science. So basically, that being said, I spend about $90,000 a month in AdWords, and I spend almost $30,000 in Yahoo, and I spend about 20 to 25 in MSN. And I've only optimized the campaigns, and I've built campaigns, and I know exactly how to set them up to bring you the most return on your investment, or ROI. And here's Larry with his background.
Thanks, Amish. My journey began about 10 years ago while working for TV Waterhouse. While working for them, I was doing a lot of graphic design and usability work, and shortly after working for them for some time, I decided that I needed to leave the corporate industry and do some freelance work on my own. After leaving, I created a bunch of websites for myself and other clients, and started to initialize some SEO tactics and AdSense. And that did pretty well for me, and then I discovered pay-per-click advertising. And the paradigm kind of shifted for me at that point, and I decided that this was the route I wanted to go. And after quite a bit of time and extensive research and testing and losing quite a bit of money, I hit some pretty decent successes with CPA networks and ClickBank. And shortly thereafter, I met you, and you showed me quite a bit of things with what you were doing, some of the techniques you've been implementing, and I started incorporating them into my own practice. And subsequently, after doing that, I saw some really, really amazing returns. And I'm here to share what I've learned, and Amish is here to share what he knows and impart the knowledge that we have together to take your marketing PPC efforts to the next level.
And going on to the next slide, this is our AdWords spend for last month. Larry and I set up a company a couple months ago, and this is what last month's spend was. And if you look at the CPC, we're pretty low, and if you look at the spend, we're pretty high.
That's right, Amish. And for those of you who can't read that, that's $87,000 for the month in spending.
Yeah, it's about a little over $87,000 last month.
And you better believe the return was significantly more than that.
And as you can see on this slide, this is our bank statement. We fuzzed everything out, but you can pretty much see the date and how much was deposited into our account and what our balance was. This has been going on for about a couple months now, and last month we did pretty good. Yeah, on about $110,000 PPC spend, maybe $120,000 PPC spend. We got about $215,000 back, which is well over 100% return on investment.
Quite happy with that.
Yeah, same here. So here we are, slide number 5, importance of PPC. First things first, you have instant traffic. Second, targeted traffic. You can convert it to SEO and natural keyword discovery.
So what does instant traffic mean?
Instant traffic is pretty much saying if I have a website or I have a CPA offer I want to advertise, I can pretty much just go on AdWords or Yahoo or Overture and put in the ad I want, and AdWords usually is pretty within the next 15-20 minutes. It's usually up, and Overture and MSN a little bit longer, maybe about a day to 3 depending on your level. But it's instant, meaning you don't have to spend months and months on SEO.
Exactly.
And it's targeted, and you're pretty good with targeting traffic, so why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Sure. Well, let me back up to the point of instant traffic. Doing SEO, I could tell you that it takes a little bit of time to get traffic to your web pages if you're going to be looking for natural traffic. So PPC is the way to go to get you instant, immediate traffic. And that's